Suplex Studies. Welcome, everybody, to Suplex Studies. I am Eric, joined here by my friend, my wrestling buddy, Gator.
Real talk. What's up, people?
So, yes, here at Suplex Studies, we are going to take a match from the history books of wrestling. We may have seen it, we may have not seen it, but the point is to relive old memories and hopefully find some awesome new matches that we've never seen before. And we'd love to have your help on this wrestling journey. So you can hit us up on Instagram, Twitter at Suplex Studies. We'll also be on YouTube and Facebook. The only thing we recommend is that the match should be at least 1 year old, and we'll hopefully slot it into a future episode for you. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe on all those platforms. We'll also recap previous week's shows and just general wrestling news, along with pay-per-views, premium live events, etc. But yeah, that's just going to be the gist of the show, pretty much.
Precisely.
So just to get y'all a little more context into our histories with wrestling, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Gator to kind of explain how he got into wrestling, what's he into now. So Gator, tell us.
Well, I guess wrestling has just kind of been in the family blood as long as I can remember. I think I was about 8 years old, around that. I started watching Saturday morning Superstars. From there, we got that Monday Night Raw show, graduated to that. I had free pay-per-views my entire life because my mom worked for the cable company, of course, so I got to watch every bit of wrestling that I wanted to. All the way up to the Attitude Era. I did lose my way probably around, I'd say, like 2003, somewhere around there, 2003, 2004. I took a long hiatus. But when I heard that this brand new company, AEW, had sprouted up, I decided now was the time to get back into wrestling. So I came back in, and I am a diehard AEW fan. I still love the old product of the WWE. I do find it very...
The WWF?
The WWF. I find it hard to watch at times, but I am giving it an honest, fair chance again, as I've been watching Monday Night Raws consistently for 2 weeks. And I'm going to delve into SmackDown this week so that I can start to, just kind of get a better general knowledge of the current product. Help,
Hell yeah.
illustrate my points to the listeners.
Cool, man. Yeah, so I'm a little younger than Gator here. He's got a 10-year gap on me, but...
Rub it in. Rub it in. It's not 10.
It's like 10.
It's like 12.
Whatever the fuck it is. Either way, I was a fucking toddler when the Attitude Era was in full swing. So my earliest memories of wrestling was, gosh, the Hell in a Cell 1 match at Bad Blood. Shawn Michaels versus Taker. Oh. That's like one of my earliest wrestling memories.
Wow.
I was like 3 years old at that point.
3?
Yeah, I can remember like watching that tape, dude. That's
fucking wild.
I remember the blood.
That's pretty fucking wild.
It's gotta be Kane.
That's gotta be Kane.
Man, so
I remember,
we're definitely gonna cover that match at some point.
Oh yes, absolutely. I remember that was one of the first I guess you could say like big bumps that I had seen in the WWF at the time, because it was Michaels hanging from the middle of that chamber, and he releases, he goes through the announcer's table in that match, and it blew my mind at that moment. Of course, little did we know that he was going to get upstaged shortly thereafter in the next Hell in a Cell match by someone else, which we will also cover in a later episode as well.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. We love some Hell in a Cell.
Hell.
So, yeah, I watched the Attitude Era as a wee lad. Didn't see it, every fucking week, obviously. I was more of a casual viewer those days, all the way through about 2009. So, I would watch weekly. No. I thought I did, but I really didn't. I was missing all sorts of shit all the time. I was more or less just playing outside or playing video games.
Yeah, that's what we did back then.
So, yeah. opportunity costs.
Did you watch any WCW?
No, so it was strictly WWF, basically. Oh, and then TNA in 2004, I remember hearing about, and I was like, what the fuck? Which they're already up and around for like a couple years at that point, which I did know of them. I think I had already knew of them as early as like 2002, or yeah, but I had never watched. But I remember like hearing that it was on like a Fox type network, the Impact shows in 2004, and that's when I first started watching that. So
Gotcha. So were you in for the Monday Night Wars?
yeah, I mean, I did see a lot of, DX, Hardys.
So you were just strictly an F.
Right.
Just
I didn't.
strictly F.
I never switched over to WCW. I guess I really never even attempted to do that. Now that I'm thinking about it,
It was crazy. It was only like 4 channels apart, I think.
No shit.
TNT was 27 and USA was 31.
31, right?
Yeah. So you would just have to, click 4 channels apart. But the catch was WCW would come on first, 3 hours. So the first hour you could watch WCW. Raw came on next. Now you knew WCW was going to get replayed back to back. So you'd watch the first hour of WCW. You jump to the 2 hours of Raw, watch that. And then when WCW replayed, you jump back and you'd watch the first hour again and then what you missed. That's actually what I used to do back in the day. And I absorbed a lot of wrestling very quickly.
God damn, yeah, that's a shitload of wrestling, especially on the same night, of course. It's the Monday Night Wars.
5 hours a night, baby.
That's
how we did it.
It's a lot.
Man, that was the good old fucking days.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I guess to a degree we still get it now. We have, SmackDown and Rampage. Same nights, right there.
AEW Ramspiece.
Ramspiece. And Tuesday nights we have NXT and Dynamite. So we have some, to a degree, of the same kind of wrestling absorption.
Yeah, oh yeah. But, yeah, I stopped watching around 2009. I went and saw WrestleMania 25 in Houston with my dad, so that was cool. And after that, I was just like, I don't really give a shit anymore.
Kind of had your fill.
Yeah, I mean, after seeing Taker Michaels at that Mania live, I was like, what the fuck? This shit was insane.
Yeah. I think I saw
Hardy versus Hardy, and
I'd seen Taker Michaels in that Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Right here in San Antonio, Texas.
That was a good one.
That was a very, very
We'll be
good
checking
one.
that one out.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well on this Suplex Studies series.
For your listening pleasure, baby.
But yeah, same as you. I got back into wrestling around 2016. Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, Broken Hardys got me all back into wrestling.
Broken Hardys, eh?
I was like, holy shit, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you were always a Hardys guy.
Yeah, dude. So when I saw Broken Matt Hardy doing that crazy ass shit, it
Jon
was
Snow
just
shit.
Dude, I was immediately hooked. I was so fucking enamored with what the hell he was doing. It was so out of the box and bizarre. But yeah, stuck with it. Watched a little WWE at that point. Wasn't my cup of tea.
Little brother Nero.
Little brother Nero.
Little brother Nero.
Oh yeah, brother Nero. I knew you'd come. But yeah, I've been watching ever since then, and never really gonna look back. I think I'm basically a lifer at this point, I'd say.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, it runs in the blood. It's never gonna go away. I'll be watching till, the day they put me under, and even then they're gonna have to bury me with my wrestling figs.
Yeah. There's just too much good wrestling right now.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of options, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, we're going to be doing a banger of a match, really sick-ass crowd. This one is Rob Van Dam challenging John Cena for the WWE Championship at ECW One Night Stand. It is on June 11th, 2006 at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Hammerstein in Manhattan. So, yeah, man.
I've had a couple of those myself in my day.
What's that?
A couple of one-night stands.
Oh,
what?
hell yeah.
One drink.
What?
2 beer,
What?
some tequila,
What?
whiskey,
What?
bourbon,
What?
Hennessy,
What?
more beers,
What?
some enchiladas,
What?
and a one-night stand.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Stay safe out there.
Oh shit! But yeah, this was an absolute fucking banger of a match, man. This is one of my favorite matches, and like I said before, I think this might be my favorite match of all time.
Oh, you know what I just read on the wiki?
What's that?
Is that this was Rob Van Dam cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase
Yes.
in advance for this show,
Calling a shot.
calling the shot ahead of time for a pape, which is like the coolest way to use the Money in the Bank.
I mean, at that time, it was
Briefcase.
unheard of. Everybody was just waiting for the champion to be down, running in there and hitting a finish and taking the belt.
Well, this was only year 2 of the Money in the Bank
Ooh,
shit.
so
So
this is
Edge
after
was
Edge.
first, and then RVD was the second to
And
hold
has
it.
anybody done it since?
Dude, I tried to look it up right now. The website I saw, it did not say like events or specific ways how they were. It just each fucking
just
caption said
gives you the
cashed in,
cash in,
cashed in,
cashed in.
cashed in.
So if anybody out there knows if anyone who's had that Money in the Bank has pre-planned their shot, let us know. We'd love to hear
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure every single other one was just like the bitch ass way of like trying to get them when they're down.
Bitch ass cash in.
Dude, Money in the Bank is such a lame concept at this point. It's just played out to the max. What do you think?
I mean, it kind of is now because everybody knows what's going to happen already with that fucking thing. You just wait, Extreme Rules, some kind of a ladder match or some shit like that, and you just know that's the perfect time to cash in. So that's probably what's going to be written into the storyline. And I don't know. I'm kind of over it already. Do I like ladder matches? I love ladder matches. I love them.
Love 'em.
But, you know, I'm just not down with this whole anytime, any place, anywhere thing. I mean, maybe if they just made it for a title shot and they called it like RVD's,
Yeah.
then that would just kind of make more sense to me and be cool.
I think I'd like that a little more.
Yeah, just win the match, call your shot.
You get to call your shot. None of
Yeah.
this fucking
You know, jump them.
when are they going to do it bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, call your shot like RVD. I don't know.
Yeah, reminds me of something. I was just watching a match upstairs earlier. I believe it was Jeff Hardy and Edge in a ladder match for the world title.
Oh, the
Yeah,
title
the world title
of the world.
And it was a great match, man. I absolutely enjoyed it. And at the end, I'm thinking it's over, and I hear kill switch engage. Here comes CM Punk's bitch ass. He's got the briefcase in his hand. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Goes down there, cashes it in, hits him with one GTS, pins Hardy. Hardy was champ for fucking seconds. I was like, are you what the? I wasn't even looking for a Money in the Bank cash-in match, and I just found one. And it
Not
had to-
today, Jeff Hardy. Not today.
And it had to have been Punk too, didn't it? Punk ass.
This fire burns.
As CM Punk sits here and looks us over from the Suplex Studios.
Yeah, we got the gallery diorama statue from Diamond Select. CM Punk, AE Dub. It's pretty fucking cool. They're nice.
Shout out, y'all make a badass product.
So we we checked it out twice. Last night I saw it for the first time ever.
I saw it live when it
Damn,
happened.
lucky son of a bitch.
I had free pay-per-views for the most part of my entire life, so I got to see everything for free. And if I didn't, it was usually in Scramble Vision. People who were born in the 80s know what I'm
Channel
talking about.
99?
Channel 99, Scramble Vision. You couldn't see it, but you could hear it.
You just had to catch some glimpses, huh?
Just a little glimpse every now and then. It was enough. So like he said, Eric said, we're going to be going over Rob Van Dam, John Cena. This is one of the craziest matches you'll ever see, simply because the crowd is one of the best crowds that I have seen since the recent WWE show in France, where they were chanting for AJ Styles. They were singing that song. How did it go?
It is Il est vraiment phénoménal, la 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 la. So we fucking when we heard that, we got so obsessed with that chant, and now it's just become a regular thing. We'll chant and like intertwine certain other words with it. Yeah.
If any wrestler does something cool and we can incorporate his name with that song, we'll usually throw it in there with a la 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 la.
Yeah. that Friends crowd at Backlash for WWE was so cool.
That was the sickest crowd I've ever
What
seen.
a raucous crowd.
It was a sick
in
crowd.
attendance. It made me puke. It was so sick. Very sick.
But we'll review that another time. For today, like we said, we're going to go ahead and get to this match between John Cena and Rob Van Dam. And as I said before, the best part about this match is the crowd, because they'll throw out so many chants. I think they went through almost every single chant in the book except for the typicals.
Yeah.
You know, you deserve it, you've still got it, this is awesome, fight forever. Those chants, fortunately, were not in this match. But anything vulgar that you can think of was certainly chanted within this match.
Dude, there were so many cool chants. So right away, right before the match starts, you get the "fuck you, Cena" chants. You'll hear them a little bit, and then they do it even louder in the introductions, or I think right after the intros of it. But there's "F you, Cena" chants. We also had whole effing show chants. Those were cool. "You can't wrestle," of course, directed at John Cena.
John Cena, because it's the same old shit, which they chanted also.
A personal favorite here, "Cena swallows."
Cena swallows. Yes, that one stood out as an outlier.
There was another one that was "Cena sucks cock."
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, this one, they did a fast asshole chant.
A
So it was
fast asshole? I beg your pardon?
Asshole.
Oh, a fast asshole chant.
Yeah,
I think my favorite was the double "fuck you, Cena" chant.
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah,
they were
yeah.
like, "Fuck you, Cena."
Fuck you, Cena.
Fuck you, Cena.
Yeah.
That one was classic right there.
A quick thing I wanted to say about the asshole chant.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, I didn't know that the crowd was chanting asshole. I heard it as hello.
So you would chant "hello" as
Yeah.
as a young fan in the crowd.
Well, not in the crowd, just at home.
Just at home.
You know, I think I did do it actually
At a show?
at a show.
Oh my goodness!
And I remember my brother correcting me on it.
He told you,
And I was like,
"You're saying
oh my
asshole, dude. Come
God,
on,
bro.
you gotta say it right."
Dude, I thought it was hello. Hello.
You're just saying hi to the wrestlers, and there you think it's hi. Anytime everybody
I
else
was-
is like, "Fuck you."
I was 6, you know.
That makes sense then, because you really don't.
I might have been 5.
You don't know words like that yet, you know. I mean, I did when I was like 4, but you know,
Yeah.
nowadays it takes a little longer to learn curse words for the
Yeah.
for the youth of America.
What a
I think
raucous crowd.
one of my favorite parts of that match, though, in the beginning when they come out after the entrances, is when Cena takes his shirt. You know what I'm talking about? He
Oh,
takes his
yeah,
shirt
yeah.
and he throws it out into the crowd. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. He throws it out there 4 times. And the final throwback
Might
is
have
after...
even been 5.
It might have been 5. You're right.
Might have been 5.
It might have been 5.
We're looking into it.
We're going to go ahead and check the statistics and numbers and see if they check out.
We're running our numbers.
But it looked like to me for 4. It was 4 times, according to me. So it looked like he threw it out 4 times. The final time they threw it back, not only did they spin on it, but a group of men looked directly into his eyes and said, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," 3 times. And
That
Cena
dude's the best.
he just looked at them in awe because he could not believe what was happening. He had never been treated that way his entire career up until that point. It was hostile territory for that man, and he wasn't deer in the headlights because he handled the match, but it was definitely new territory for the man.
It definitely seemed that way. But
Oh.
after that, we also get what was I looking at here?
We got signs out there that say anti-Cena. I mean, they're chanting asshole multiple times while he's out there. And at the same time, the ECW chants break through for RVD. So this is just a chant off at the beginning of the match. There's been no action yet, but the crowd is hot.
They were so hot.
They are loving what's happening right
And they hadn't even touched each other yet. This crowd was losing their minds. That's what you really want to strive for, I think, is just such a hot crowd. We saw it quite a bit in AEW the last couple of years,
Absolutely.
but
AEW crowds are always hot crowds.
not all the time lately. They've had some stinkers quite a bit lately.
Okay, you're
Let's
right,
just be
you're
real.
right. I would say maybe 85% of the
Yeah.
time we've got a good crowd in there, but sometimes when they hit those new markets, you know, uncharted territory again, like John Cena, if you will.
John Cena.
John Cena's gonna finish the story.
Oh, John Cena got a story to
He's got a
finish.
story to tell, baby. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna tell that story like nobody else could tell it, because that's John Cena's way, baby.
Dude, I wanted to make a note of how awesome RVD's gear is.
Oh,
That is one of his coolest singlets ever, dude.
was that an Ultimate?
It is indeed
It is.
a WWE Ultimate Edition.
It is an Ultimate Edition
That
figure
was,
slash toy for those who don't know what we're speaking of.
Yeah, we collect some figs.
I wouldn't say some figs. I'd say we collect everything.
We collect quite a few figgies.
Yeah, definitely. Which brings me to, I didn't get my Rey Mysterios yet. They haven't shipped them. I don't know why.
No, I haven't got. Well, I think it's early July.
Early July? Okay,
Yeah.
that would explain it then. I thought it was going to be in June, the Amazon
was.
exclusive Rey Mysterios, but it looks like it's on delay right now.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's fine. I can
Yeah.
wait. I can wait.
Patience.
Getting back to business at hand, John Cena starts off the match, looks to be in control very early. He's basically in control of the match, headlocks, a fisherman suplex, same old shit that we've always seen from John Cena match after match after match. I think the thing I did appreciate about this match, though, within his moveset is the fact that it was still the old names, the FU and the STFU. Because once he went into that whole attitude adjustment and they just called it the STF, those moves just kind of lost their edge for me. And we went from badass to bitch ass.
You think you know me?
Real quick. Oh, Edge. Edge. Edge has something to say
Spoiler
about
alert.
this match a little bit. That's right. In case you haven't seen it, there's a little spoiler alert.
Nah, these people have seen it.
So I
Well,
also love the part. I love the part
The fart.
where they're trading shots and they're going back and forth to boos and yes. That was a good part right there.
Do you like
back and
those? Just
forth.
the piece of shit little punch
You
back
know,
and forth.
It's,
Booyahs.
it's strong style, man. It's like New Japan brought to the States,
didn't
and the
see
crowd
any
gets to
shipper
participate.
forearms.
There was forearms in there. Well, not for Cena actually. He throws those bullshit haymakers
Yeah.
that never connect. You can't see them. You can't see them connect.
Dude, commentary, we have Joey Styles and Taz.
Yes.
They were so good.
Joey Styles is great. Joey Styles is great. I'm sorry, I was getting a phone call right there. I just got to pull my phone down.
I was like, I heard something. It was like,
It was a vibration from my phone. I apologize.
that was weird.
It's totally
Freaked me
unprofessional.
out.
Totally unprofessional.
Either which way, Taz, Gator was commenting that Taz was, that he sounded exactly the same to some degree.
Yes, exactly.
And he hasn't lost a step. In fact, he's gotten much better. Love his work in AEW.
I love the work that he did this night right here in particular. I mean, he was just calling it as it went. He called all the moves, fluently. It was just wonderful. Loved him. And
But I digress.
And Joey Styles was there. As we all know, Joey Styles got bullied and walked out later on and hasn't been back since. But he was always one of the greatest announcers, I thought. He was so animated. He was so involved, so into the matchups that he made you care about what you were listening to. And if you were listening to it on the radio, you knew exactly what was happening in that match because he could call it so goddamn well.
That's true.
He was one of the best in there.
He's the Tasmission Machine. What is this fucking moniker?
The Tasmission Machine. Oh, he's a suplex machine. He was a suplex
machine.
Yeah, he's a suplex machine.
we're
Unlike
getting it
Cena,
wrong.
because at this point in the match, Cena gets the first cover, 1-2, of course. It's early on, and the crowd starts chanting, "Same old shit, same old shit." So what does John Cena do? He decides to give the ECW crowd a little something that they've never seen from John Cena before.
And what would that be?
He goes to the top rope
Oh, yeah.
as RVD is on the outside by the guardrail. He jumps from the top rope about as awkwardly as Edge did from the
Oh,
cage
God.
when he broke his leg recently. He jumps about as awkwardly as that and damn near comes down on RVD's Achilles. And if he had come down on it, he would have definitely snapped that son of a bitch. He does this just to please the ECW crowd because he's just so...
It looked pretty bad. I thought just Cena twisted his ankle, but, they probably felt that one.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I wish we rewinded a bit because you're right. I think he did kind of smash RVD's leg there.
It looked like Cena's left leg came down on RVD, and right behind RVD's left knee also. It looked like they went front knee to back knee. So RVD was planted, and he hit him right in the back of the knee. So it could have been catastrophic. Luckily, RVD was firing on all cylinders at that point. He was in his prime, so he didn't get hurt.
Oh, dude, one thing I forgot to mention earlier, taking it back to the beginning of the match, Cena was doing these little like shadow boxing jabs. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't notice that.
They looked so funny. I don't know why I thought that, but he just looked kind of silly doing these little.
He's sitting there just practicing his fake punches, throwing fake punches.
That's me doing little Cena's punches so
Scene
you can't see.
for anybody. It looks like a rumba for those of you who are not able to watch because we don't record. So no, none of you. But he's doing a rumba basically like Chris Jericho on the Chris Jericho cruise right now. He's just going back and forth. The only thing he didn't do was the full-on spin.
Another little detail was like the toilet paper being thrown in the beginning.
That was hilarious.
That was cool.
They throw the toilet paper in and it lands on Hard Cam's ring rope, top ring rope.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there for a good long while.
During like the intros.
Yeah, and I think the only reason it got pulled down is because somebody might have gotten Irish whipped into that rope and it finally fucking fell. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
But it was just there. Nobody gave a damn. They were like, fuck it. We're in the Hammerstein Ballroom. That's what happens here.
Dude, that place is so cool.
It looks so cool. I would love to hit that up for a wrestling event one day, you know? God, just take a trip down there. And
We
just
should go.
Hit that up if they ever go back. Take a New York trip.
I want to say there's been like some indie shows there the last couple years. I just don't remember exactly what. I remember Matt Cardona was. I wonder if it was GCW
It's
or
probably
something.
GCW. I do think GCW runs out of that arena.
Yeah?
I think you're right. Yeah, so it's probably something with Matt Cardona because he'll sell that spot.
Dang old
considering
Cardona.
He's from the area.
Yeah.
He's obviously going to get buys. Shout out to Matt Cardona.
He's from.
We love you.
He lives in Florida.
He lives in Florida? But
Yeah.
isn't he from?
I think he's from Long Island.
Yeah, he's from Long Island. He lives in Florida. But still, he's a
Right?
hometown hero. They still come back to see the man. He's definitely from upstate.
Yeah.
He's from
yeah,
upstate.
Yeah.
He's from upstate. He's not a southern dude, that's for sure.
No.
No.
But now he's a Floridaman.
A Floridaman?
Flor.
A Flormidian?
Flormidian. I don't even know what that is.
So basically, after we got this whole John Cena going high risk, he's in control of the match right now. RVD takes back over. He goes for a moonsault.
Dude, the moonsault press off the steel steps.
They're diamond
They're-
plated.
They are
steel
indeed
steps.
diamond plated.
They're diamond plated.
Gator
steel
had a little
steps.
tiffy with Tony Schiavone.
Schiavone, man.
The other night on Collision, he was
He said that it was diamond plated
the diamond
ring
plated
steps. So to me, if I hear diamond plated, you're taking an object and you're laying diamonds over it and you're hitting me with it. Now, diamonds are the hardest known substance to man. So if you hit me with a diamond, I'm either dead, done with the match, you know, you're calling the X and I'm out. Shivani, just don't say diamond plated. Just say diamond patterned. It's a simple fix. Or hey, I got an even better idea. How about you just don't say diamond at all? Because they're just ring steps, bruh. That's all they are, bruv.
But they're diamond plated.
I don't give a damn if they're diamond plated, X plated, square plated, octagon plated. It doesn't make a goddamn a difference to you.
We're not gonna do this again.
I'm
These
just saying.
fucking-
I'm going all Stone Cold Steve Austin right now because I don't believe what Tony Schiavone was saying was legitimate with his beady little eyes. He wants to say that they're diamond plated. I said, shut up.
Okay.
That's Stone Cold
Thank
Steve
you,
Gator.
Stone Cold. Well, I did not mean to upset you, Steve. I didn't mean to offend.
You know what, Schiavone? I'm going to give you a pass because you're a legend in this business. Just don't do it again. Otherwise, Stone Cold's going to come back and stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry.
Duly noted, Steve.
But I digress.
We'll be back. We're in picture-in-picture. Fuck picture-in-picture.
We don't need picture-in-picture.
Yeah, we don't use that shit.
You want to tell them what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell the crowd what's
Use
up.
a VPN, and you get Triller Fight TV,
Precisely.
and you spend $8 a month on AEW Plus, and you
Preach.
get no pick and pick.
No picture-in-picture, folks.
That shit sucks.
No commercials.
You get the whole match, and then you get silly commentary. 'Cause
Everything
they're
in
not,
between.
Like, live,
Yes,
technically.
they're not
in the
on
States,
camera, so they're allowed to kind of let loose a little bit.
Exactly.
So
You get a different flavor of the commentary in those commercial breaks. But yes, let's get back to the RVD. Oh, dude, the moonsault press though was so sick off the steps.
that was sick.
Before we got lost on the diamond plated situation.
Diamond studded, diamond plated, diamond covered, whatever.
God, dude, RVD is such a fucking awesome athlete.
I know.
I really want to see more of him in AEW. I'd fucking love to see him again soon.
He's still got it.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, God, did I say that?
He never lost it,
I didn't
okay?
offend you, did I?
I am
sorry.
offended.
I'm so sorry.
RVD's offended.
Eric hates that chant.
It's the worst chant.
He hates...
That one sucks. The what chants suck.
Oh, you don't like what?
What chants are the worst.
Really?
I cannot stand hearing what chants.
What about yeet or yeah?
Those are fine.
Those are fine? You just don't like what?
Yeah, because it interrupts the flow of the promo.
So does yeet and yeah.
I mean,
he talks
to a
like
degree,
this, and they
but
go yeet. I talk like this, yeet. I talk like this, what?
look, what chants suck.
Is it because it's more like disrespectful? Because it
Yeah.
acts like you're not listening as opposed to yeet, in which you're
Yeah, Stone
acknowledging.
Cold isn't there, so there shouldn't be chanting what for every fucking show. Every time I watch WWE, I hear stupid fucking what chants.
Brother, they still chant woo, even though Flair ain't there on the chop.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay, I'll give that to you.
I think that's a little different.
You're right.
What chants are just overplayed.
They are.
They're like bastardized.
I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. I totally agree with you. I agree with everything you're saying. I'm just
It's
trying
just
to
not
take
for
an
me.
opposite end of the argument. That's all.
That
But no,
chant
he's
is
right,
not
guys. Everyone out there, if you go to a wrestling event, stop chanting what. Nobody wants
It's just
to hear
gonna make
it.
them chant it more.
Ugh.
But
You know what?
it's fine,
Chant it then. Go ahead.
It really doesn't get chanted too often in AEW. I've heard it like twice, 3 times,
Yeah.
4 or 5 times. It's only been a handful of times.
It's
is what
only
I'm
when
trying to
there's
say.
somebody out there and they really don't give a fuck about what
Yeah,
they're saying. They'll
right.
what them as a disrespectful thing because the AEW crowd is a little more smartened up than the average WWE crowd. I hate to say
To a
that,
degree,
but
yeah.
it's true.
Well, who knows? Who
I
knows
don't know.
really?
It's all about the story. They love the story.
I don't really want to like
Let's
get wrapped up in how like the IWC, the internet wrestling community, is like
no.
how toxic it is. Like I don't think that's just internet run amok. You know, that's all of the negativity rises to the top.
That's why
And
I
that shit
just
sucks,
stay
'cause-
out of it, and I just basically like I enjoy the WWE.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Not a lot of people. I mean, in my circle, not a lot of people enjoy the WWE. I enjoy it. It is a story. It is a lot of talking, but I still enjoy the product that they put out. At the same time, I enjoy AEW as well because we get more wrestling over there. So I get my fill of
It's a wrestling show.
Right. I get my fill of talking in one day and wrestling in another. So it's a balance for me. I'm
Yeah.
able to absorb everything as it is.
We should say though we've been checking out quite bit of other stuff too. Like we've been seeing a little TNA and
We
little
watched
New
the,
Japan for
watched the
sure.
pay-per-view the other day, the TNA one.
Not bad, not
Yeah.
bad. It's just a little, well, you know, it's TNA's been cheesy for, you know, like the bits of cheese.
Yeah.
But
no,
the wrestling was still pretty damn good. And,
Yeah. The Ash by Elegance thing is
Jordan
not really
Grace
my
is so
thing.
fucking
Jordan
cool.
Grace is amazing. Love her. Love her.
Broken Matt Hardy is so cool. The system's been pretty damn good too.
You know what I love even more though?
Brian Myers.
You know what I love even more?
What's that?
That Van Daminator that he hits.
Oh yeah,
He
dude.
lines Cena up. RVD does.
Van Dam. Are you talking about the one on the barricade? Is that
one,
the Van Dam?
the one where he's in
Which
the,
one's that?
the corner, the turnbuckle in the corner?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He gets his running start, throws that chair in front of him, drop kick right to Cena's face,
Dang old Cena.
right to Cena's face. I'm talking like Taz right now in case y'all don't know. Cena, John Cena.
That's John Cena.
It's John Cena with the damn Van Daminator, man. He only gets a 2 count, comes back, hits a split-legged moonsault with a chair, but gets countered
yeah.
by Cena.
Is this when he threw the chair at his face or something?
Yeah, he threw it up right there. He threw
I
it up
looked
right
down
there
earlier and I
countered
kind of missed that
Yeah,
spot.
but here's the part that got me, dude. Is that after that chair counter, Cena goes for a pin, and Cena tries to cheat. Cena puts his legs, his feet on the bottom rope and tries to get the 3 count, but RVD still kicks out. I thought that was very peculiar because Cena is more of a face. You don't really see a face try to cheat, but I suppose in hostile territory, everything is possible.
I was also thinking, I'm not very familiar with ECW, the history of it, so I don't really know if the ECW rules do have rope breaks. Because remember, he was like, the referee pulls Cena off.
Yes. And
Was it during the
that's-
STFU?
It was a little after. No, it was during the STFU, yes.
He gets the rope, right, and then he has to pull
pulls,
Cena off.
Yes, he has to pull Cena off. But in ECW, yes, there were rope breaks.
Okay.
In the
That's
original
just-
ECW.
I just want to know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was just all no DQ
the
style.
only difference, I believe, in ECW rules is basically like anything went weapons-wise, pinfall, submission, knockouts, weapons, rope breaks. That was all good right there. So that's why he
Okay.
pulled him off. But before that, Cena tried to do his little same old shit again. As the crowd chants same old shit, he goes for his "you can't see me" move.
Take a shot every time Gator says same old shit.
Same old shit. Take a shot every time. I just did it again.
Take a shot. Dude, there was a couple other spots I really dug too. The guillotine leg drop RVD hit when Cena was like on the edge
On the
of
outside.
apron.
Yeah, he's on the outside on the
His head's kind of hanging off.
Yeah, his head's hanging off.
Cena's, that is.
Cena.
That was a cool leg drop. We
He's on the
also
barricade. He's on the barricade. And RVD is on the
Oh, that's a different one I'm talking about.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This was the one where he like RVD like jumps over and hits the leg drop to the apron. Cena's
Okay.
head was like kind of hanging off the apron.
Yeah, I remember
That one was
now.
fucking sick. Yeah, because Joey Styles was like the guillotine leg drop.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
There was also a rolling thunder
Ooh.
with the chair. That was
Yes.
cool.
That one was
I
amazing.
think the chair was laying on Cena.
He was laying on Cena.
Yeah, that was another good spot. I've always loved the rolling thunder. Gosh, RVD's moveset is so cool.
Dude, I know
Love
in a
his
video
kicks.
game he's just probably I know he is. He's the coolest character in there because of his moveset. It's so fucking awesome.
Man, I need to play as him on something.
You know what's not awesome was the FU. John Cena goes for that FU after he goes for that "you can't see me" bullshit. Same old shit. It's countered. It's countered though. RVD counters it, and this is where we break into the climax right here. Everybody's down. Cena gets up first, hits RVD a little bit. We got a power bomb from the top rope because RVD goes up to try and hit his 5 stars. Cena gets up there, hits him with a power bomb from the top rope as the crowd is chanting, "You still suck," and gets a 2 count out of that.
Yes.
That was amazing.
I don't know if this was before or after, but my favorite part of the match was John Cena slingshotting Rob Van Dam
My God.
into the chair that was between the 2 turnbuckles, or you know.
Yes,
you know
no,
what
it was
I'm talking
sandwiched in
about.
between.
Yeah, they're sandwiched between.
Yes, in the
and then
corner between the
fucking
turnbuckles.
RVD's head just propels through this goddamn chair.
He fucking torpedoed through it, bro.
Oh my god, that looked so brutal.
He slingshotted himself torpedo style, head first. No, didn't give a damn about what was going to happen. He didn't put his hands up. He just decided to throw his head up like a torpedo and go straight through that
Dude
chair.
went right fucking through.
And it looked dangerous.
It looked gnarly.
It did. It was an awesome visual. I fucking loved that visual right there. That was amazing. But as they get back down to it, I don't know if it was before or after that, but right after the "You Still Suck" chants and the 2 count, that's when we get into our botch, which was my most unfavorite part of the match.
Oh no, that was you know what Bully Ray says. It's not botch.
It's not a botch. It's a mistake.
So you know what that means?
Means people just fuck up.
Yeah,
That's all it
you
was.
know you fuck up here and then.
But the crowd seems
fuck
to
up in
think
life.
because they start chanting Cena fucked up.
Yeah.
But RVD picks Cena up in a body slam position, and I don't know if he was trying to.
No,
it was. I'm sorry.
he
It was
had
like
him
it was like a front atomic drop
Yeah, there you
position.
go. That
and he
makes
was
more
he was
sense.
trying to put
His leg got
I think
caught
he was trying to
between the
straddle
ropes.
his legs like nut style in between to be able to deliver a drop kick to throw him out of the ring. But it didn't work that way because
Hmm. Yeah.
Cena's leg got caught underneath the middle rope.
And then Cena fucking plunders
He
to the
just
ground.
falls to the ground. Just boom, boom, dead weight. It looked ugly. He falls to the ground, botched, but the spot
It looked
still
like it
needed
hurt.
to be there. So what does Cena do? Gets back up on the rope, on the apron, as RVD charges, hits him with a drop kick, sends him down. There we go. We got our spot. That's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
We just fucked up the first time. It was only botched of the night, but everybody saw it, but everybody blamed Cena. And that was another thing that I was going to get to.
They got through it.
Is that everybody was chanting to Cena, same old shit. But doesn't RVD kind of have same old, I'm not going to make you guys drink, the same old stuff?
You know, everybody has their own moveset.
True.
So it's just like we were saying, it's like this is just a bias.
I'm not wondering. I absolutely know that they're biased towards
Of course.
Cena.
Of course. No,
But,
towards RVD.
when you really break it down, every wrestler has their same old shit moveset list. It's a
Yeah.
dance. Everything's a dance
Yeah.
in there. So
Get
it
your
just seemed a little
stickies.
hypocritical that they were telling Cena that he had the same old stuff,
Yeah.
but not RVD.
Yeah.
But to each his own. It was still an amazing crowd. I loved it. Whew.
I agree.
Yeah. So we got the botch basically. After the botch, we got a table. Tables. We got tables in there.
We got
And what
a
do we
table.
get? We don't use a table just yet, though. We're going to get a suplex study from the top rope. A superplex study. Cena delivers the superplex study to RVD. And from there,
Boom.
he goes ahead and he puts RVD in an STFU. So that's the point that you're talking about right now.
This is
From
the
earlier.
rope break
From earlier,
part.
the
Yeah,
rope
yeah,
break.
yeah.
So RVD, he's in an STFU, gets his way to the ropes. Referee's like, Cena, get off, get off. Cena gets upset, gets in the referee's face, gives him a good old push. I'm thinking right there, that's it. He's just going to push him. He's a face. He's not going to do anything else to him. He's just a little upset. He pushed him. Next thing you know, Cena drops a clothesline from hell on him like
Dude,
JBL.
fucks that guy
Just
up.
hits him with a clothesline from hell. God damn. God damn. So he goes down. So now we're refereeless right now. We got no ref, nothing here. So what do?
Wait, the steel steps
Mm-hmm.
come back into play.
You're damn right. The diamond studded steel
It's diamond plated.
steps. Studded, plated, either or.
We love you, Shivani.
I don't love you, Shivani. I just give you shit. It's not a sharpshooter. It's a scorpion.
Oh, wait, should we get into this whole debate right here, right now?
I don't know if we should.
I mean, you just brought it up, so we might as well.
Okay. Let's
Fucking
get into
be
it.
my
then.
guest.
Okay. So, the legendary
Tangent time.
Bret the Hitman Hart was famous for his sharpshooter move.
Right.
And the man we know as Sting was famous for his Scorpion Deathlock. Now, while the moves mirror and mimic each other, they are performed differently. Bret Hart steps through with a left leg and turns to his right, making it a sharpshooter. Sting steps through with his right leg and turns to his left, making it a scorpion. There is a difference, wrestling fans. So every single time that you hear an announcer say sharpshooter and he's turning to the right, the left, the right.
I think you're confused yourself, though.
If he turns to the right, it is a damn scorpion. If he turns to the left, it is a sharpshooter. I don't understand why it's like that. I just think sharpshooter sounds cooler, and that's what the announcers do nowadays. It's a cool sounding move. But for guys like me who grew up with Bret Hart as his idol and favorite wrestler, I find it disrespectful that the move is bastardized the way it is.
It's just a terminology.
It is, but the term is just, it's...
Like you said, though, it is. My whole argument against this was that it was. It's just a mirror.
It's a mirror
of the move.
and
So,
you're right,
and
it
then
is.
the terms could be used interchangeably. So that's up to the announcers to call
but
it.
let me ask you, if you're looking in a mirror,
way.
if you're looking in a mirror and you put your left leg through and you step to your right, you did it. If you're looking in a mirror again, you put your right leg through and you turn to your left, you did it. So it's two different moves, even in a fucking mirror.
It's still the same movement. Either which
I'm
way.
never gonna drop my argument that they're different.
No, I get it.
We disagree, but I think we understand each other, but we disagree.
We do.
Yes, we do. And I'm sure a lot of wrestling fans out there are going to disagree with me also. That's
Perhaps.
fine. You can go ahead and disagree with me
fine.
all day. But I know I've got a lot of Bret Hart fans out there, a lot of followers, and I know probably even somebody like Bret Hart would say my move is my move.
Yeah.
And Sting's move is Sting's move. And I'm sure Sting would probably say the same damn thing because it's special to those people. And to just have the same move called one person's move all the time is disrespectful to Sting.
Well, that's just really up to the commentators. So.
But that's my tangent right there. I digress again.
But I digress.
Oh, I'm like Stephen A. Smith. The brother's got a sharpshooter, the brother's got a scorpion, but I digress.
They're different holes.
Oh my God.
Dude, there is an I love memes sign I
love
really
memes.
like.
I think I did see
And
that
it was
one.
spelled MEEMS.
Wait,
So,
M-E-E-M-S?
yeah. Rather than the conventional spelling now of
M-E-M-E-S.
Memes.
Memes. Did you notice after the referee gets clotheslined, who the referee was
Oh,
at the
yes.
end?
Our second ref in a blue shirt.
The blue shirt
Sir
SmackDown
Nick
ref?
Patrick
Sir Nick Patrick.
himself.
I love the way Nick Patrick counts his ones, his twos, and his threes. Because if you ever watch old school WCW, or even when he was in WWE, he hits the mat, he'll bring his hand up and he'll kind of do this little jittery type movement with his hand for 1, come back down 2, jittery movement, come back down 3, jittery movement. It's just the funniest thing that I've ever seen. The only other thing that I love more than Nick Patrick's count is Aubrey Edwards' count. That's the only other thing I love more.
The 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so now I've been fascinated with looking at the wind-ups of refs now, and there's this one in New Japan I saw recently. He had a full like swinging wind-up, like threw his whole body into it.
He would throw his body up off the ring,
Dude.
and then come back down to the mat as he was slapping his hand.
Looks like it hurt. Like
It looks bad.
my shoulder was fucked up, and I was trying to do it at that point, and I was screwing it up even more.
It looks like after a night of work, he probably has a bruised sternum, for sure.
Craziness.
Like that guy was basically like doing the worm, and then counting. Worm, count. It was insane, dude.
So we got the table set up in the ring here at One Night Stand 2006.
Uh-huh.
It is on the corner,
Uh-huh.
and who other than
Edge.
Sir Adam Copeland
Oof.
makes his entrance into the ring. He was under the ring
The whole time.
the whole match or the whole show.
I don't know
have
because
no idea.
I never saw any type of blackout. The lights didn't go out. Didn't give him a chance to go out there.
We
There
didn't
could
watch
have
the
been-
whole show.
There could have been something underneath that we don't know about in that arena where he might have just been able to pop up from underneath. I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm just trying to, again, devil's advocate, speculating. Maybe there was something under.
I'm sure that someone's gonna know in the comments. So
Yeah,
go ahead and let
definitely.
us know what the hell happened there. How long was Edge under the ring for?
Yeah,
I'm
was
sure
he there
there's
the
some
whole
history on
time? Was he
that.
there half the time? Let us know because I'm interested too. But Edge comes in. and
Right.
What does he do?
He hits him with the spear.
What does he do, Cody Rhodes?
He hits him with a spear.
speared him.
Right through the table.
You speared him.
Crush Cena's soul.
So he spears him, and what does the crowd do?
They say thank you, Edge.
Thank you, Edge. The crowd hates John Cena. So much so that they're actually chanting for Edge, who is still a WWE guy, and they don't like WWE guys. But they hate Cena so much that they'll chant for Edge, which I absolutely loved.
He came out with like a helmet on, a biker helmet. And yeah, of course he pulls it off, get the reveal, get Edge's smug face.
Oh, a young Adam
Pulls
Copeland.
pulls Cena to the middle of the ring, setting up Rob Van Dam for the 5-star frog splash.
But Nick Patrick's still down.
Patrick is dead.
So RVD's trying to pick Patrick up right now. He's like,
pulling
dude,
Patrick.
get in here
by
and count
his
to
shirt.
3. And then what?
We have Paul Heyman running in, saying Rob, and he covers Cena and counts to 3, and we have a brand new WWE champion.
Fucking crowd explodes.
Crowd goes ballistic.
They're nuts.
Um,
RVD goes out into the crowd to celebrate. And he's having a hard time in the crowd right now because this crowd loves him. So everybody wants a piece. They're all touching
giving him no room.
He's having a hard time just pushing his way through. Where's he going? Why is he going? Where's he going? Why is he going? He makes his way up into one of
Like
the
the first
balconies.
balcony,
yeah.
yeah.
And he hugs his girlfriend or
I
wife?
think they said his wife.
His wife, Sonia. I think they said her
Sonia
name
or
was.
Sonia. We're not sure if
Yeah.
it was a hard on.
It could have been a hard-on. I'm not sure. I'm not really down with hard-on, so hopefully it was a Sonia. So he hugs his wife, basically, and Big Show comes down into the ring, who's an ECW guy. Kurt Angle, Tommy Dreamer, Mikey Whipwreck. I mean, we got Billy Kidman in there. I mean, we've got so many Balls Mahoney's in there. We've got all these originals.
Bill Alfonso, is that what you
Bill
said?
Alfonso, yeah, his old manager's in there. And
Saw that guy.
we're all supposed to be celebrating with RVD, but like I said, RVD is having a hard time making his way through that crowd in a small half circle.
He navigates back finally and like pretty much, splatters over the barricade.
He splattered through it. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
He just splattered through. He threw his belt over and he went.
Golly. He gets in the ring, hoisted up by the Big Show, and yeah, they do a little victory lap in the ring, essentially. And Rob Van Dam is announced as the new WWE
Slash
ECW champion,
Exactly.
which we had to research because everything is so hazy for me on all of this old wrestling that I really wasn't super engaged with during this time. Like I'd watch every now and again, so looking up all these details is really cool. So we ended up finding out that 2 days later, or either which way, the reinstatement of the ECW Championship happened.
Yes, they awarded him the ECW belt on
For like the new ECW show that
and
debuted
that's
2 days later.
2
after
days
One Night
later,
Stand
6/13/06. Yeah.
So I thought that was a pretty cool detail. Of course, you get like RVD with both titles. Looks super cool.
Yeah, that was amazing. That's what the Ultimate has, both belts.
Well, no, it only comes with a WWE title.
It only comes with the WWE title.
Yeah.
I only
So
have one
I
of those,
added-
so I haven't looked.
I added the ECW title.
Oh, that's
to
right.
that
You
figure.
you
Yeah.
unboxed it, didn't you?
Yeah, pulled that title from Terry Funk.
Okay, he doesn't need it
Legends.
anyway. He's got plenty of
Greatest
titles.
hits.
He's won plenty. He doesn't need it. Give it to
Yeah.
RVD.
So
I'm a mint in box collector. I can't possibly rip my Ultimates up the way Eric does. But recently, I will admit that he has got me to rip up some of my DC collectibles and build some figures. So
let him
he's
breathe.
definitely rubbing off on me right now. So
Oh.
basically, ECW show 6/13. We started up. RVD's got the newly awarded ECW belt. He holds both of these belts, but I think everybody knows the story. RVD's champ for a big 22 days.
This is bullshit.
22 fucking days. Because what happens? He gets pulled over in Ohio with Sabu. He wasn't smoking weed. He was just in possession of 18 grams, which is just a little more than a half. Anybody who smokes weed knows that's not very much at all. It's definitely not anything to, shun someone over.
This is 2006. Probably
This
in
is
an
2006.
illegal state for sure. I'd imagine. Right? Ohio.
yeah.
I don't have no idea.
So what is the WWE going to do? I think we already know.
What does the WWE do?
They're going to suspend him. They're going to suspend him for 30 days.
Strip him of both titles.
I don't know about strip.
Not strip.
No, what did they do?
Edge beats RVD for the WWE Championship on a Monday Night Raw. Was it July 1st, July 2nd?
Yeah, July 1st.
One of those days.
It was July 1st.
He drops the title Edge.
In a three-way with the silo.
Yeah. It was Cena, right?
No, it was with the silo.
Cena the silo?
No, and he wasn't sorting corn that day. He wasn't sorting corn. No, it was Cena.
And the day after, he loses the ECW Championship to Big Show.
Yep. ECW was on a Tuesday night. So the very next night, he loses his ECW belt. So he went from RVD 2-belt champ to RVD no-belt champ in 2 days.
Yeah, man. It's just so unfortunate that
really is.
they got pulled over because, gosh, I mean, that's like full on. I love thinking of butterfly effect stuff like that because how long was RVD's reign actually going to be? Who knows? Could only have been an extra week, an extra month. Who knows?
At the
But
same time, it definitely helped Adam Copeland Edge because it gave him a push, and we all know what he became.
what has he become?
What are we Judas over here?
I don't know why.
Yeah,
That
Judas
just
over
came
here.
out of nowhere.
You've been listening to a little Fozzy?
No, I can't stand
You doing your
Fozzy.
rumba? I know you're
I'm
doing your
sorry.
rumbas. I saw your rumba earlier, so you might be listening to Fozzy. He did a rumba, y'all. He did a rumba.
I got Fozzy on fucking loop.
On loop right
repeat,
now.
Spotify.
Well, so that's
No.
basically how the match ends right there. RVD comes back in, gets hoisted up. We celebrate. He goes to the back, one of a kind. He's the whole fucking show. He was in his prime. He was just too damn sweet at that moment in time.
Yep.
That was
Great
the RVD
match, dude.
story right there. I mean, there's his push. He was in the middle of it. Unfortunately, we had it was cut short. It didn't get its longevity, the longevity that we would have wanted to, the dream match we could have had for that heavyweight championship. I'm sorry, WWE Championship.
The
whatever-
World Heavyweight
whatever we're going to
Championship.
call it.
Oh, it wasn't that. Actually,
Yeah, no, it was the WWE Championship.
Right,
That's all
right.
it was, WWE Championship. So, yeah, we lost out on a lot, but, I mean, looking back at it now, RVD has made his mark in the wrestling business. He is forever a legend. He is the master of the 5-star frog splash. Nobody had seen a Van Daminator before him. Nobody had seen showmanship like him, maybe Shawn Michaels, but his in-ring ability was second to none. So to RVD, to John Cena, thank you. It was a great match. As wrestling fans, we appreciate everything you do, and please never stop doing that.
Yeah, dude. I really want to see RVD back in AEW
Mm-hmm.
or even, anywhere else, really.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's doing independent stuff right now.
I don't think he's taking indie bookings right now. He's just doing signings right now. I think the only thing he would really come through for is like an on-air show, like an AEW show.
We got to look into this.
Yeah, we'll
You might
check
be
it
wrong
out.
on
We'll
that one.
fact
I don't
check.
know.
We'll Google
Yeah.
it. We'll have to
We're
Google
looking
it.
into it.
We're going to have to Google it. I don't know if RVD's taking bookings right now. I haven't hit up his email. I'll have to do it. It's RVD
420 all day fucking long at yoohoo.com. I'll look into it and get back to you.
Thank you for that.
So now that we've reviewed this week's match, we can get into future events.
Yes, indeed. We will be reviewing TLC 2 from WrestleMania 17 on episode 2, My Way or the Highway. We will also be doing Forbidden Door predictions and preview after the TLC 2 wrap up. So thanks for joining us here on episode 1 of Suplex Studies. We will catch you on the next episode, which is available right now. Laters.